name is Eric Sims.
And I'm Leslie Sims.
Okay. And so, can you tell me a little bit about yourselves?
Yes, I'm a Navy veteran of 20 years. I served as a cryptologic technician administrative in the military for 20 years. And my wife was also military.
Yes, I was in the Navy as well. I didn't retire. I was Interior Communications, got out, and now I'm in the healthcare field, pain management.
Okay. So can you tell me about the situation that brought you to Walter Reed?
Absolutely. In 2006, I was diagnosed with having a brain tumor. And for a little while there, for a few years, spanning from 2006 to 2020, I was being treated down at Portsmouth Naval Hospital in the Hampton Roads area. So just on a routine check a few months back, they told me that the tumor had progressed a little bit and that I should probably seek a second opinion about the direction in which we were going. So I did that, and my neurologist down there said, "Hey, I think we should probably wait a little while." And then I had another opinion. They said, "Well, maybe we should probably send you to Walter Reed to get that second opinion." So when I came to Walter Reed to receive that second opinion, they also told me that they confirmed to start off with that it had been progressed a little bit, excuse me. And then they recommended surgery. And so from that point, I started doing my business here at Walter Reed. I switched from Portsmouth to Walter Reed. And so having said that, just coming up here, everything happened kind of quick for us. So we didn't know. The first time I had surgery down in Portsmouth, I had been, after the surgery, I was weak on the left side, couldn't move, so I had to go to inpatient rehab. And that was for 30 days. Over the course of that 30 days, the feeling and everything came back on my left side with just a slight numbness on the left leg. So having been through it one time, that's what we was kind of preparing for this time. But so we needed a place to stay and everything. That's when Eagle Force came in.
Can you please tell me a little bit about how did you find yourself where your family needed a little assistance from the Eagle Force's Warrior Foundation?
We live in Suffolk, Virginia, and of course we had some medical appointments we had to attend, and one was here in Maryland. And we were told that we needed to be here for a certain amount of time, and we needed to prepare for a lengthy stay here in Bethesda. At the time, two places came. Navy Lodge was one, which is out of pocket, and then also the Fisher House. At the time, Fisher House was unavailable. On top of everything else that we had going on, making sure he was going to have the care that he needed, making sure everything was taken care of the home front, making sure we had what we needed. We then had to factor in making sure we would be able to go ahead and cover this as well. As you all know, that this is a very difficult time with COVID going on, so a lot of adjustments had to be made on the home front and also with us personally. We went ahead, secured the reservations, and of course, we're faithful, believe in God, and we pray. We say, "Lord, if there's a door, we ask that you open it." I think maybe about 2 or 3 days, maybe 4 days before I received the call, somebody goes, "Hi, Leslie," and I said, "Hi, I understand you need some lodging." And I said, "Yes, I do. Are you from an organization?" They was like, "I am. I'm from Eagle Force Warrior." And I said, "Okay, great." I said, "Well, are you here to help me?" And he goes, "Yes. As a matter of fact, my name is Gary." And I said, "Okay." He goes, "We're going to go ahead and take care of your lodging." And my heart just sunk. And I said, "Well, you have no idea. This is what I have prayed for." And the doors from there just opened.
So was Gary the point of contact that you guys worked with, or did you work through or with anybody else?
Gary was the initial call, and then we went through Cheryl via email. And we were so excited. We wanted to learn more about the organization. So when I called Eric, first thing he said, "Where did these people come from?" And we were immediately on the internet, and we were looking up the information, we was just in awe. We was actually speechless when we got the call.
So, how was the timeline from when Gary called you guys? Did it happen really quickly? Was it something that took a couple weeks to work out, or how did that affect you and your ability to take care of your family and act promptly or not promptly?
It was actually very quick. It was about 2 or 3 hours after we hung up with Gary, or after my wife hung up with Gary, and she gave me the call, that Gary had called back and said everything had been taken care of. It was that long, probably about 2 hours or about.
Well, thank you again very much. Thank you for sharing your story with us, because we want to try to get this word out to other people to help us get the program so that people use the foundation the way it should be used, as well as helping sailors and, helping active duty folks. That's what we do. I got a little bit too much Navy in me, I guess, right now.
Absolutely.
But thank you very much. Thank you for taking the time to see us today.
No problem at all.
Thank you.
All right.